Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to auto-respond to a lead that was created from a web to lead form with an email. Coming up. Today's video is sponsored by Ekster Wallets. If you're looking for a wallet that is sleek, slim, well built, and has Apple Find My integration, you can't go wrong with Ekster Wallets. See the link in the description below to get your wallet today. Alright, so this is really a part 2 to the last video I did. If you didn't see it, I went through the process of adding a web to lead form to a website and having that process of seeing the lead get fed into Salesforce from the website. So if you haven't seen that, I'll link to it. But now what we have here is that we have the lead in our leads object, but we want to be able to follow up with an email. So if I click into this record that was created last time in our last tutorial, Susan Smith, that was the name we entered. And I'm going to go over here to the details tab. You can see here there's a key field here called lead source. And that's the field we want to have filled in because we can then use that to trigger other events such as an email. We can also do reporting off this field. So we want to have the value of web get filled in once a person submits the form from the website. The first thing we need to do is we're going to create the email, and then you'll see why. Because later on, when we go to set the automation, it's going to say, hey, what email do you want to send as a part of this automation we're going to create. So we're going to type in here classic, and we're going to go to email templates, and we're going to click new. And we're just going to use text for now, just to keep it simple. So we're going to since it's on a lead object, we're going to choose lead fields. So I'll come down here and I'll choose lead fields. And we're going to give the template a name. So I'm going to call it lead response. Okay, it fills it in. And we're going to call it thanks for reaching out. That's going to be the subject of the email. And I've already have a pre-canned response here, but I'll just show you how you do this initial custom field. So we'll go, hey, and then we want to input the first name of the person when they submitted the form. We're going to select here first name. Okay, and then it gives you this field code. So you just copy that and we'll just paste it down here. And we'll just put a comma, and I'm going to hit return, and then I'm going to go to my pre-configured email. It just says, hey, thank you for your interest. Please let me know if you have time to book next week. Here's my calendar. I'll put my link in there for the calendar I have through Calendly or TopMate. And I'll say, I look forward to seeing you. Cheers, Adrian. So I'm going to save this. So this will be the email that gets sent to the lead once they hit the submit button and the lead gets created in Salesforce. So how do we send the email off to the lead once they've hit the submit button and the record gets created in Salesforce? So it's called Lead Auto-Response Rules. So in setup here, you're just going to type lead, and we'll go to Lead Auto-Response Rules, and we'll create a new entry, and we'll call it Lead Auto Respond, and we're going to make it active. Okay, so now you click on it once it's been created, and then we're going to create a rule in it. So we're going to click new, and so the field that's asking for the criteria, and we're setting up the criteria for we want to base this rule off of. So we're going to say if the lead source is equal to, you could also do contains, but equals will work fine for now, equals web, then it's going to fire off this email template that we created, and here it is, lead response. That's the one we just created. So we'll choose that, and just put my name in here as the name that's going to come from, and my email address. Okay, so we have our rule here, and now we're ready to click save. So I'm going to click save here. Okay, so we have our rule set up. So now the other thing we need to do is we need to insert the code or the HTML code in our web to lead form code on the website. That's going to tell it whenever someone hits submit to set that lead source field to web. So there's actually a Salesforce article on how to do this. So here's the article from Salesforce on how to do this, and it walks you right through it. I'll link to it in the description in the video. But it basically talks about how you just take this line of code and put it in your web to lead form code. So we'll do that right now. So I'm back here on my website. As you saw from the last video, we're using Webflow. So I'm here in the actual form. Here's all the code that the web to lead form generator generated, and we pasted it in. So now what I'm going to do is under here, I'm going to take that line of code from the Salesforce Knowledge Help article. I'm going to paste it in. I have web here because it should match the value that's in the lead source, and what I have in there is web, and that's out of box. I didn't change anything. So if you paste this in, you'll be good. I'll link this line of code in the description of the video as well. So there, I've pasted it in, and now I'm going to click save and then save and close. Let's test it out. So let's go back to, we're going to go to my website, and we're going to come down here, put in a name here, and we'll put in the company name. I'm going to hit submit. So now we'll go check that email. I'm just going to click pause on the video and we'll check the email. So I'm just back in my email, and I just logged in, and you can see here we got the email. It has my name there, and it has a subject that we specified. Thanks for reaching out. We click in, there's the email that we specified in the classic email template. So that's good. So now let's actually go and check Salesforce to see, just to verify that the lead was tagged as coming from web. So if I click on, there's our lead, got created like we wanted. Let's go to the company, the email, click into the record, go to details, and boom. We have lead source set as web. So you've seen here the benefits of putting this code in. It allows us to do a number of things. We can send emails instantly based on the criteria. So if it comes from a website, we may want to send an email that's more tailored to the person that landed on our website and submitted the form. Or we can also do reporting on it, right? So we can see how many people of our leads are coming from different sources, whether they're coming from email, web, conferences, etc. So that wraps up another video. If you're new here, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.